Alright, new Renault Megane. This is going to be we're going to convert it from a production circuit car to a production rally car. So it's currently logbooked as a 3E production race car. We're going to change it to a PRC production rally car with the aim of doing Targa in it. So I scored this back in September, and just wanted to go over one of the little jobs today. It's 40 degrees today, so it's probably the worst day to do a job like this, but taking the seats out of it and just cleaning up a couple of little things that I wasn't real happy with on the car. So the floor plate didn't really sit in there properly, so the pedals were real hard to get to. So we're going to put a new floor plate in it. So it'll take some of the noise deadening out while I'm at it, just because I don't like that sort of mismatched look. There's no real weight benefit to it on a car like this, but it's just one of those things that I want to get done. But the big thing is there's heaps of different ways to do the noise deadening. So heaps of guys swear by dry ice, and that's cool. It works really well. Some cars it doesn't work as well, but when you're on a more modern car, when you only got small patches over different seams and stuff in the car, it actually it works out to be really expensive. You know, it's like $11 to $15 a kg typically, unless you've got your own CO2 bottle and palletizer. It's kind of a expensive way to do it, and it doesn't get it any cleaner. So I swear by the old-fashioned way of a heat gun and a scraper. I'll show you on this. It comes out really well, and it's easy to clean up. I've already done the back piece down there. You can see by the heel stopper. So yeah, I'll just show you the way we do it on this and go from there. Little heat gun. I've had this gun for ages. I've done probably, I don't know, 15 so cars with it. So spend a bit of time getting it all nice and warm. The hotter you get it, the easier it comes off. You don't want to set it on fire, obviously. Yeah. And then just work it off. Hopefully you can see that on the camera there. So like I said, dry ice is good, but it does just make a mess. It's hard to deal with. It's cool for making dry ice bombs afterwards or throwing them in the spa, but it's expensive and you got to go get it, etc. This just works, especially for quick little jobs like this. The Skylines, I've done a couple of dry ice, but most of them I just use the scraper. That old stuff that the older imports have, where they're just coated in it, is just so hard to get off. And I just find the scraper and the heat gun, as long as you're pretty even with the heat and you just keep going, it just starts to peel off and gets really easy. This is my tip, my way of doing it. So, let's see if I don't go over it enough. So like dry ice, you always get that little bit of sticky stuff left over that you can't, you know, you didn't quite get enough, but legit there was just a couple of minutes and a, you know, rag and a bit of thinners and it's all done. Come through, vacuum that out, a little bit more thinners to dissolve these couple of bits I missed at the start here. It's probably just because I didn't have it hot enough. At least now I can put the heel plate back in and it'll sit nice and square. If I wasn't doing that, I probably would have just left it, but it has a heel plate that comes over this whole piece. I'll pull all the rest of this noise deadening out and job done. So yeah, like I said, that's my trick for getting rid of noise deadening. I picked the worst day for it being 40 degrees today. It's probably not something I want to be doing in the shed, but means I can put this foot plate in and we're good to go. Cheers. Big shout out to the guys at Hyperdrive, keeping these cars humming. Can't thank them enough for everything they do. Damo at DC Autos, just an awesome guy, awesome workshop, looks after everything that I need. Chris at Shockworks has been amazing for my car. Steve at MSC Turbos in New Zealand just keeps supplying me with the good info and the good gear. Shane at Behind the Sport for all the laughs, just hilarious. Chris at Culture 24/7 helping me get on my fitness, nowhere near as jacked as Lane, but I'll get there. And of course Lux Performance for all your good gear.